Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Very Sky Ridley's video blog. I'm going to get the stimulus part out of the way first so we can go straight into the election. And then I will wrap up the election news with going and taking a bath. So I won't be here too long, so you guys can play this over and over if you wish. So as of this morning, Mitch McConnell, who I believe won his seat against Amy McGrath, which is... him using his powers and being a greedy, corrupt white rhino won his seat. But right now, he came out today because his state is hurting big time, and he says we need to give more money for local and state aid to help with the coronavirus. But he also said we need another stimulus package. Literally. I figured the guy got reelected, he didn't care. However, the way the term and tune was this morning was, and this was a big one, okay, was, Chloe's doing a happy dance, by the way, was that they want to get a package produced before President Biden gets in office. That was the way Mitch McConnell put it this morning. And, to me, I think, as I said before to all of you, remember what I said to all you loving people out there. I said it isn't over until the fat lady sings. So, did the fat lady sing? No. Fortunately, this has been a big, big problem. Okay, now, I had a couple things I need to explain to you guys this morning, okay? Now, I have NBC running all day on my computer TV, streaming it, so I have not lost any information. So, currently Donald Trump's got like 214 to Biden's 237. Now, I want to explain to you what's going on from my perspective, all right? So God turns around, okay, so Republicans gained 2 more seats in the Senate. They're still fighting the Senate. That means there's 4 seats left to fight for. So it's still not over. So, then they're going to do a recall in the Senate races, I believe, just so they can say that the entire thing is combative. Now, let me just tell you what happened, okay? Now, this morning, I want to share with you something funny, okay? Now, so basically, Pee-wee asked me a question this morning that it was actually a topic out of anger. I know she's angry, but she has a right to be. Last night she was very angry, but as I said last night, calm and cool and collective was. It's not over till the fat lady sings. So if you guys just think, well, give Donald Trump the wins, let's get it over. No, it's not going to be that way this year. They're using the playbook from the 2000 election. And the way they're doing it is any moron should know by now that if they can't figure out it's simple. As long as it's been used once, they're going to try their own hand with it. So she asked me specifically, did God tell me this deep state and evil would... The problem is I'm going to tell you like it is, all right? Now, I don't know anyone in this country that thinks that Donald Trump is a saint, okay? To me, the only saints I see is my father-in-law and my cousin Dinky and my cousin and my former husband. Now, when it comes to Donald Trump, I can't say he's evil or not. All I can see is all the bullshit the mainstream media is doing, and the thing is, you either got to call the bullshit or you got to fucking eat the bullshit. And I plan to do neither. So, when God said Biden was going to win, he was saying Biden was going to win. He wasn't saying there's going to be fraud to win. No, he said Biden will win. Now, it isn't over till the fat lady sings. And as Chloe asked me this morning, I wanted to actually post this to an email to my sister Pee-wee. Let me tell you a story, a religious story for all of you, okay? Now, I love my family. They know this. But today's the day I'm going to talk a minute about religion. Not much, all right? But God's a complicated man. What you think is God should give you $10 million, your problems will go away. But there's steps to get the $10 million. That's what God puts into play that you know. So, for example, someone says, well, Biden got 293 votes, give it to it, or not Biden, Trump got 293 votes, give it to him. But the thing is, you need 270 things, right? They're not giving it because they're delaying it. And here's the real problem, what's going on, okay? As the country went into election, right? Right? So, for example, the government turns around, right? And they're not giving it properly. And the thing is, you look at the news and everything else, and, I mean, that's the thing. It's basically not good. You got, they're fighting over Arizona, Nevada. Arizona and Nevada might be Biden's. Big deal. That still doesn't mean Michigan, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia is still up. I mean, come on. The American people need to realize that the reason I'm here is you're going to see a lot of serious shit hit the fan on the election. And that's the thing. I mean, look. Another thing I want you guys to realize, okay? This was all planned. That's how I see it. And before you say, oh, well, you're wrong. Biden shouldn't have gotten, he should have kissed Trump's ass. It's a good show. It said Biden's not giving him the satisfactory because they're doing everything they can to get him out. And this is why I said many times over, and I told this to Sister Pee Wee today out of love. When people start listening to me, then they'd realize I have something to contribute instead of being a disabled, retarded person that everyone thinks I'm for Biden. They need to realize that I freaking, spend a lot of time every day with my Bible. I mean, look. All these people turn around and they're like, "Oh well, I should I should go and be a freeloader and live on the public dole. We're gonna be North Venezuela and big deal. You know what? It ain't over to the fat lady sings. The problem is now is I'm gonna give you my timeline. All right, before I take a bath. Timeline is simple. The American people need to realize that we got till the 6th or the 5th. Oh no, the 6th. So we got till the 6th, right? For what's going on. So, hold on a sec. I need to get an envelope real quick. So, basically, what's going on, my fellow fine friends, is the American people turns around, right? Alright, so you guys are wondering, alright, I gotta get my purse real quick. So what's going on? So I'll tell you what's going on, okay? So basically last night my cousin Dinky's like, no, give it up, Trump's the winner, Trump's the winner. Yes, well you think Trump's the winner, but I told you this and you wouldn't fucking listen. No one fucking listened to me at all. Every fucking person last night said Trump 2020. They weren't listening when I said this isn't over till the fat lady sings. So, while I predicted it, I didn't predict it. I was only given the ability from God to let you all know that Biden was going to win. When you guys turn around and say Biden stole the election, well, that's your opinion. My opinion is I don't have one. Okay, the election's over. Now they're going to be duking it out for weeks. Weeks, by the way. In the end, it's the time they need to steal your election, which is done. I know everyone around me getting the money orders taken care of for the rent. Which, by the way, I haven't seen the electric bill yet, so didn't come today. I got 4 packages, Christmas presents coming. I got packages coming in. Oh, good morning, Big. You caught me as I was just doing a short video right now to get prepared for my bath in school. But what a wing-ding of a night, and they're still calling the election. Where's my envelope? That's it. All right, so the rent's covered for the month of November. So, a couple things I want to share with you all, okay? Pee Wee turned around, I love Pee Wee dearly. I told Pee Wee, I told Dinky, I told Gail last night out of love that it isn't over till the fat lady sings. And they said, well, the fat lady sang, Trump won. Well, you look at the circus going on online, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Now, I honestly want to say, for the record, from me, particularly to my moderator team, that I had nothing to do with this. I just was told Biden was going to win. And over visions, I was told that, not that he was going to do whatever he's going to do and vice versa, duking it out. So, now, Pee Wee, I want to tell you, so Pee Wee said, we all know the election was stolen by Trump. Well, yeah, basically, but then again, you think the Democrats are going to go and say it quietly? I mean, literally, they're going to do everything in their powers till December 8th when everything is legally certified to make Biden the winner. This isn't over till the fat lady sings, and the fat lady hasn't sang yet. So basically, Pee Wee said, I have no longer have faith in my government. Well, that's what I have said to you all along. Even Pee Wee knows this. I've said it time and time again. This is the time you got to basically go and stockpile because it's not going to be easy, Who knows if we'll ever get a stimulus? Exactly. Mitch McConnell came out and said, well, we need to do partisan support. Problem is, we're now in a lame duck. Problem is, the president can only enact with legal mumbo jumbo. So she said evil won over good. Well, to me, I think the Republican Party as well as the Democratic are evil because they're only thinking of themselves instead of the American people. And that's why I said what I said, yesterday was, let me see. This says the election was rigged. Suddenly ballots are showing up out of air, all for Biden. Sticks says it all. And, the guy that she gave me a link to, he is right. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. But the thing is, there's nothing that can be done until it is certified. In the meantime, we're going to see this drag out. Which, by the way, Biden came out and said, look, dude, Pennsylvania's got to be recounted. They're recounting Pennsylvania. They're going to recount others. But in the meantime, it's going to be iffy. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? How is it going to win? Etc. So, my best advice to you guys right now is if you really want this to go your way, you might want to sit down and pray. Otherwise, God's got something in store, and you got to remember God is almighty and he does things better than most people. And that's the real truth, So, that's why I tried to tell my cousin who I love dearly, it's not over to the fat lady thing. She should have realized this stunt was going to be pulled. She wasn't realized that the stunt was pulled, pretty much, So this morning, I said good morning to my cousin. Good morning, beautiful. She's angry as hell. But the thing is, she's got to be angry. I mean, literally. Right now, everyone's talking that ammunition's being restockpiled and reloading equipment, etc. So I will be maintaining, And here's the thing, okay? Before I go, I want to tell you exactly what's going on, okay? Coronavirus is doing badly for Donald Trump, badly, but he thinks, no, it's not as dangerous as people say, so we're good. Even though 230-some thousand people died or 240,000 people died, oh well, it's life, move on. But problem is winter's setting in, and that means the virus can spike. And because of it, right now, the media decided, because they can't get anything for stimulus checks. Remember, they were posting daily on stimulus updates. Right now, this is a diversion tactics to get the mind off of coronavirus by putting in the election. So they're basically filling every website in America's news media outlet. So, So, I mean, we still got Nevada and Arizona they haven't called. Alaska they haven't called. They haven't called Michigan. They haven't called Pennsylvania, North Carolina, or Georgia. So in the meantime, we're all sitting ducks waiting for the news to come in. So while everyone's worried about coronavirus, they're not actually worried because they've diverted the coronavirus information for the next 3 weeks or so, or until. Hold on a sec. Hey Google, how many days till December 8th?
December 8th, 2020 is in 34 days.
So they got 34 days to basically everyone to. We got 34 days waiting. That's it. 34 days to wait. Because of it, the American people are, I'm just checking here. So right now we have 92,000 coronavirus cases, and they're saying that super spreaders are at Trump's rally. So currently, like I said, we're about 706 deaths away from making 240,000 today. So currently, there's 9.7 million corona cases in the United States. So as of yesterday, we ended up with 94,000, toppling yesterday's. And today, we're only at about 60,000. And yesterday's death was one shy of 1,200. Today, it's 653. So Texas, it seems, hasn't got any new cases today. That's interesting to know. California got more cases. Illinois, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee. So the virus is spreading, and the other thing is you got to look at the the coronavirus stats too. The states that are being recalled are ones that are heavily spiked right now, coronavirus. So technically, they're diverting it, saying, "Look, we got volunteers running, working the ballots and recounting, and then those people have to go home again to sleep and then count tomorrow. And how many times are they going to recall the ballots? One state, they said they had 34 days to count the election. 34 days. That's almost 39 days. So that's 34 the 8th. So add 5 more days, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. So the 13th of December, which means that's going to be really cutting it close, which means each team's got lawyers and legal teams working right now. And the other thing I want to share with you is that I'm getting emails now from Donald Trump's campaign asking for donations for the legal fund. That's something I want to share with you, and Biden. So it seems this is the card that they played, and this is the hand that was dealt for destiny. So to me, I wanted to share that with you all. So, like I said, this video is going to be short because I have nothing to say. I might be stuck in front of the TV all day after school, so I might not come back. And because most of the moderators don't want to do StreamYards until we get a president choice, which I agree completely with that, So I'm just checking the postal service real quick, see about my mail. So today we got 2. Yesterday we got 1. Yesterday I didn't get my thing. And then packages, we only got no packages. So under the UPS side, we have packages due in. So anyways, like I said, this is a sideshow, basically. This is what I want to tell you about right now. So they're basically putting this as a sideshow, making Americans worry about their vote because, Donald Trump said he was going to contest it, which he's doing this to delay 2 things. He's delaying 1, stimulus updates, because now he's got everything focused on the election. So, Mitch McConnell came out today and said, look, we need stimulus, But otherwise, it's just a sideshow of a sideshow. Everyone is going to basically be watching this for the next 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks, right up to certification day, which is the 8th of December, which means everyone is going to see their Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Cyber Mondays sales go down the toilet due to the fact that only the people that have jobs will be able to buy gifts this year. So to me, I wanted to say, that, this is a sideshow. What we're doing is we're watching history. And until, we realize that Donald Trump, this is how I see it, I wasn't told how God's intricate plan was that Biden was going to win. People should have listened to me. Like they say, by hook or by crook. Well, that's the way it is. The old Captain Cook, James Cook, Peter Pan, by hook or by crook. Well, that's what's happening. So they're diverting everything now, making it so the American people will have a sideshow to watch while everyone's praying that their vote's counted because they want to make their vote count, So, in the meantime, we might hear something between 7 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on who's going to win. Right now, the districts, there's recounts and stuff. So, currently, currently, if he's got Nevada and Arizona and New Mexico and Colorado, and he's got New Hampshire, and he got Wisconsin, and he has Minnesota. That just leaves about Michigan, Pennsylvania, Virginia, which Virginia went to, I believe it was Biden got Virginia, which would leave so currently it goes like this. They're both up there, They're both up there. Oh, I didn't fill in this one though, so. All right, so currently he's I got the scale properly. So right now, by looking at the color coded information, oh yes, he has Iowa too. So all right, so he's these are current right now. So Alaska, they called that already. So that just leaves Montana and Utah, Arizona, Nevada, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. And I think they said he got 3 out of 4 of Maine. So he's so what they're waiting for is Pennsylvania, Michigan, North Carolina, and Georgia. So right now there's several states, being looked at. So we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen, So in the meantime, it's a sideshow. So with that said, everyone, hope you have a great evening. Like I said, I will tune in later. I got schooling around 3:30, so I got to get a bath in for school. So I will be back after school, possibly. Otherwise, I'll be spending the evening watching the news, which I got streamed right now, and so far, it's the same old, same old. So, with that said, everyone, stay tuned for another update later. Because right now they're using this as a sideshow to divert coronavirus news and stimulus news, so everyone can focus right now by diverting it to the election. It's gonna make things look different. So stay tuned for updates when I have something. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions, like, subscribe button, social funding for your family, including your dogs and cats and bunnies. Service dogs, hit the bell notification for new content every day. Thanks for watching. God bless you and everything you do.